From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate.
Arnab Goswami on the debate at 9, presented by Vivo, powered by Renault Hike and Nestway.
Good evening. Rahul Gandhi has landed himself in another soup. You have a whole machinery trying to prop him up, but Rahul Gandhi can't help himself. He's landed himself in another scandal. First, Rahul Gandhi said that India is run by dynasties. He compared himself to Abhishek Bachchan for some strange reason and said if Abhishek Bachchan can be a dynast, I can be a dynast too. And dynasts like Abhishek Bachchan and me run India. Then he went on to say that Jawaharlal Nehru is a non-resident Indian. Mahatma Gandhi was an NRI. He even said that Sardar Patel is an NRI. Then you had the whole PR machinery of the Congress party working overtime somehow to try and ensure that he doesn't go into another scandal. But now he has done it again. This time he has been caught red-handed in one of the greatest social media scams in the country. And this is not a small one. He has been caught apparently buying followers on Twitter. Now, why would anyone do that? An investigation by a news agency has revealed that Rahul Gandhi is possibly buying retweets from Russia and retweets from Afghanistan. If true, then this shows Rahul as a desperate man, as an insecure man, insecure about his lack of digital popularity compared to Narendra Modi. Even the thought that he has spent money to get followers is utterly scandalous. And what is making it worse tonight is that the Congress party seems to have no logical response to the scandal. We're going to take this forward today. Who bought bots? That's the debate this Saturday evening. We have a packed show and a full panel coming up. The Rahul bot attack is debate number one. Who bought bots? Why would you buy bots? Do you have nothing else to do? What's Botgate all about? That's the debate tonight, and here are the headlines this Saturday evening on the debate tonight.
ना इज्जत की चिंता ना फिक्र किसी अपमान की जय बोलो बेईमान की तो अब ट्वीट पे भी बेईमानी और ट्वीट में भी जो है गड़बड़ जाला तो ये इस बात का सबूत है कि किस मानसिकता के साथ कांग्रेस काम करती है.
A desperate Congress party social media team is caught in a big scandal. Botgate has hit Rahul Gandhi. Manipulation, deception and fake handles on social media. Is the Congress party so desperate that it's trying to buy Rahul Gandhi some popularity on Twitter?
जो नौजवानों के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं, जो किसानों के बारे में पूछ रहे हैं, जो मुद्दे हैं उस पर अगर कहानी चलती तो बेहतर होता.
The massive scandal hits Rahul Gandhi. Congress party acknowledges bots but blames the BJP for it. BJP demands explanation with Smriti Irani leading the attack over Rahul Gandhi's Botgate. The Congress goes after the news agency ANI.
Matter. I'm just saying no, as far as we are concerned, no response to the Republic.
Sir, but one very important.
My best wishes to you.
Sir, one very important.
No, my best wishes.
Sir,
Congress goes on the back foot on Bofors as well. The CBI has moved to seek permission, hits the Gujarat campaign once again. And look who's preaching on creative freedom. Party that wanted Hindu Sarkar censored jumps into the Mayor Sal controversy. Ladies and gentlemen, Rahul Gandhi has been hyperactive on Twitter in the last few months. He likes to speak out on every issue and have his say on anything that remotely concerns the BJP, any other political parties. He likes to troll the Prime Minister. But in this newfound social media enthusiasm, Rahul Gandhi has now landed himself in the middle of an extremely embarrassing, shameful scandal. It's called Botgate. The BJP tonight is demanding an explanation from the Congress as Rahul Gandhi faces serious allegations of manipulation, deception, and fake handles on the social media. And the debate is open tonight. I'm going to do the introductions later. First question is to Daniel Francis, who's a Congress-leaning political analyst. Daniel Francis, why was Rahul Gandhi buying social media support? What do you get? I mean, eventually, are you going to buy votes? Why would you want to buy Twitter handles, buy their support? Why would he do something as desperate as this?
Arnab.
Yes.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, go on. Debate is open.
Yeah, firstly, again, I'm making it very clear, Congress leaning or Congress this. I've come here as a communication
That's
person.
That's all right. Continue.
Political and the leaders. So don't associate with the Congress party because I don't think I would like to get associated with it. But irrespective of that,
I mean, come on, what kind of start is that? You can't start by dissociation. You can't start by dissociation.
Arnab, can I also come in?
Because I have nothing to do with them.
Yeah, why would
is it the debate about me or the debate about Rahul Gandhi?
1 second, Daniel, answer the question. Why would Rahul Gandhi want to buy support on Twitter? Sohail is laughing. I don't know why. Sohail, stop laughing uncontrollably. The debate is.
No,
Sohail,
somebody has claimed that he's bought some support on Twitter. Somebody has claimed it. Somebody should prove it. Where is Smriti Irani proving it? Economic Times story says that Modi has 46%
Arnab, allow me
fake
to come in.
followers.
I want to respond to Daniel.
No. 1 second.
Is it true?
What is true? Ask Gaurav. What is true?
Economic Times story says that 46%
Arnab,
of Prime Minister Modi's followers are fake.
Wherever the Congress goes or Rahul Gandhi goes, there is a scam. And now the Congress and Rahul Gandhi has not even left the social media. And I was analyzing the account of Mr. Rahul Gandhi. Daniel said that it should be proved. No, sir, it should not be proved. Rather than, I think the Congress should come out in the open and for the sake of probity, they should tell the entire nation whether they have resorted to such means where they have bought fake followers or not. And also, look at Mr. Rahul Gandhi's account. It was opened in
Daniel, what the Congress done internally, that is their problem.
No, just listen to me,
you cannot
please.
talk about the fact what the Congress has done. What Congress does internally is their problem.
Bear with me. Rahul Gandhi
even Prime Minister Modi and other political leaders, their followers have been
direct
contested.
interaction. Therefore, if you see, what does the account of Mr. Rahul Gandhi says? It does not say Rahul Gandhi. It says Office of Rahul Gandhi. In a democracy,
the issues that Rahul Gandhi is raising on
of India not have direct access to their leader? Why does the Congress have to insulate Baba Rahul from every kind of risk?
Sohail,
not that. No, you cannot. See, that's unfair. That's unfair. You cannot ask Rahul Gandhi the way he wants to communicate. He'll choose the way he wants to communicate.
Ask these guys to keep quiet.
1 second. We have heard of everything. 1 second. Just a minute. Gaurav, listen. We have heard of fake claims, we have heard of fake promises, we have heard of fake videos, we have heard of fake statistics flying about. This is the first time we are talking about a fake following.
And a leader with fake ideology.
And I want to know.
A leader with fake ideology.
I want to know.
Therefore fake,
it's okay. Let everybody be on. Calm down, everyone. Please, everyone will have their turn. This is 1 second. I want to know, Sohail, who is Olinda O'Brien from Kazakhstan? Who is Charlotte Thompson from Kazakhstan? This is not a Kazakh name. Who is Song Burton Alex from Kazakhstan? These people are furiously tweeting Rahul Gandhi. Where are these people coming from? Who is Charlotte Thompson? Who is Charlotte Thompson? Who's following Rahul Gandhi from yes.
First, let me begin by wishing you and all your viewers Shaslivi Diwali, which is Russian for Happy Diwali. Because in the spirit of things, it's better to talk in Russian occasionally.
Daniel, that's for Daniel.
These people are, frankly, I don't know. No, it's not for Daniel. See, I'm not into war with anyone. I detest all political parties equally. The point with Rahul Gandhi's Twitter following is, as I think Daniel said and Gaurav alluded, the point is in today's world of social media, these things can be found out. So why would you make a mistake as silly, as trivial as this? A, B. Let me also say that there is a program called Twitter Bot, which autonomously also adds followers depending on, the algorithms or whatever it is. I believe the Congress must have a more considered response. This is going to lead to greater mockery of Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah.
Someone made a point about why is it office of RG. Absolutely. There's a limited point there. Today, if a Narendra Modi, a Donald Trump, a Barack Obama can individualize, have their own personal Twitter handles, and POTUS, which is the president of the US, Twitter handles, Rahul Gandhi would be advised to divorce the official Twitter handle from his personal Twitter handle, so that we also get to know what he really feels rather than a social cell managing his thoughts. So I have a limited point that these things in today's world are easily discoverable. Why would you allow yourself up for such discovery, which will lead to further mockery?
No, he's a public figure. Whatever kind of public figure, I'm not passing a judgment on what kind of public figure he is. But he is both public and a figure. So my question is, Sunit Chopra and M.R. Venkatesh, we must look at this. Sarvesh Tiwari is with us. He's a political analyst. He leans to the Congress. He's a media expert. Yes. Why would he get this brainwave? I'm neither commenting on anyone's brain or about the wave. But the question is, why would you have this brainwave about becoming the president of the Congress party and then come out and try and manipulate public perception by spending wads of cash? Why would you want to do that? You will get caught, Sunit Chopra. You realize if this is all that the opposition can do, tell me one thing, how many voters in Gujarat are working out of Kazakhstan today? Yeah? And why are people...
No, it's not the voters of Gujarat. I would like to know why is Mr. Modi got 46% fake? The Economic Times report. So my point is, in today's world, we are all into jumlas.
Mr. Sunit Chopra, is it from the left headquarter? Can you even name
no
one
leader
from the left
that one
which has a
believe
considerable size of followers on Twitter? You people don't believe in communicating with the social world. And you are coming here to say there are fake followers of Mr. Narendra Modi.
What's it? Yes, Sohail.
Yes. It's a report in the Economic Times.
Let me give you the academic intervention. There is something. 1 minute, sir.
So today you do not want to discuss Mr. Rahul Gandhi as usual. You want to defend him.
Yeah, can you just allow me to finish?
I don't want to defend him.
If you go to something called Twitter audit,
that the whole
if you type Narendra Modi, you type Donald Trump, you type anyone.
Yes.
You will get something called fake followers. But the way they define it is different. They say in this tweet audit, the clarification that they give you is that these are non-active, non-listening followers. So you may have followers. That tweet audit qualifies them as fake. To say Narendra Modi has 45% fake followers is as inaccurate
46
as saying that, someone has bought 100 followers. That's the reality. Please Google these things. Ask Twitter India to give you a policy manual.
No. One sec. Can I come in with my limited knowledge on this?
Arnab,
Can I? Gaurav, 1 minute. Gaurav, I'd like to go to. This is not about fake followers. 1 second. This is about fake retweets. Let's understand. By the way, Sohail said I have a general knowledge question I want to put out today. Since you're talking about fake followers, there is a certain English news channel, I will not mention, which apparently has 80% of his followings as fake followers, but I will not go there. My question is not that. My question is on fake retweets. Please tell me, Sarvesh Tiwari.
That is a good question.
So Sarvesh Tiwari, tell me, who are these people? Who is Sherilyn Zagor-Cass? Who is Madeline Gonzalez? Who is Bernice Benson?
Yes.
Who? No. 1 second. Who is Charlotte Thompson? Who is Olinda O'Brien?
Yes.
This Olinda O'Brien is obsessed with Rahul Gandhi.
I'll tell you.
The moment Rahul Gandhi tweets, All India O'Brien retweets. The moment Rahul Gandhi tweets, Charlotte retweets. So Charlotte and Olinda in Kazakhstan.
Related to Derek?
Or no. First of all, let me tell you, I have no alliance with Congress party. I am a political analyst and a communication expert.
Yeah, but who are these people?
I'll tell you what. So
Yeah.
I know all these people, and I know many other people like Satish Kamar. You go to Mr. Modi's Twitter followers, you will find Satish Kamar, who has never tweeted, who don't have any existence on Twitter other than following Modi. There are hundreds of people like that and thousands of people like that. I'm only wanting to say here that if social media is a game of politics, Rahul Gandhi also wants to play that. And yes, he's late. But it was all started 4-5 years back by other parties. And everybody
MR is countering you.
And I'll tell you.
No, Sarvesh. You understand one thing.
Yes or
It was none other than somebody, I don't know who this person is, called Divya Spandana. I don't know who Divya Spandana is. Who says apparently she works for Rahul Gandhi and manages this whole thing. She says there are no bots in our system. She has accused the BJP of manipulating social media technology to be predisposed towards the Prime Minister. Now, whoever this person is, what will that person's answer be about Charlotte Thompson, Olinda O'Brien and Songburton Alex? Do these people do it for free? Please tell me, Sarvesh, do these people retweet Rahul Gandhi for free?
Not at all.
No.
Not
So they
at
take
all.
money? You're saying they
Not
take
at
money?
all.
You're saying they take money?
It's a game of business. I'll tell you, let me finish. It's an era of marketing. And everybody is marketing through social media. So it's not only Rahul Gandhi or XYZ is doing.
No.
I don't know. Let me say.
No,
हंगामा है क्यों? बर्बाद थोड़ी सी
just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Is there such a person as Olinda O'Brien in Kazakhstan, or is the person a fake name? Is there such a person? There's a human being called Olinda O'Brien in Kazakhstan exist.
Arnab.
Pardon me?
Arnab.
There are two things. A, yes, that name might exist. B is, there's nothing wrong. It's a business.
What do you mean?
There are professionals who are doing
What do you mean, MR? What do you mean? I mean, you are
every party is doing.
Oh God, MR is countering. MR countering Sarvesh. This is getting bizarre. MR is countering you now. You're saying it's a business.
I'm appalled.
So am I. So am I.
Arnab, I'm appalled by
channel is managing their social media through these platforms.
I'm appalled. He rationalizes corruption within the Twitter system. He rationalizes payment to people outside the country.
Why not Twitter come out and say that this is wrong? Why not Twitter comes out and say if Twitter is not saying it is wrong, how can you say that it is wrong?
You don't have to teach.
Who are you to say? And how it is going to impact?
Sarvesh ji, listen.
It's about the content.
Listen, your definition of corruption is different from mine.
Right.
No. Rahul, now understand.
I'm not speaking anything about corruption.
As a chartered
I'm talking
accountant,
about marketing.
do this.
You need to understand between corruption and marketing.
I am speaking. No, please stop. I will now explain to you what is the difference between marketing and corruption. If I, as a chartered accountant, use somebody's handle to retweet something and pay him. No, please listen to me, sir.
Why is it not corruption?
No, please.
Sarvesh.
Sir, I am using.
Why is it not
corruption? I am saying this is corruption. I am saying this is corruption, so listen to me.
Marketing is never corruption.
Sir,
so soil in the middle. Soil is coming in. Soil on the debate.
This is corruption.
In the middle, soil. Why is it not corruption? Soil.
Please, for God's sake, don't confuse marketing for corruption. I think there are 2 points here. Corruption is when you mislead people by paying money on a handle or on a medium where people believe everything is real. That, to my mind, is corruption. Marketing is when you use those tools fairly without using money or influence to buy opinion. Simple difference. I mean, if I had paid advertising is different from paid editorial. That's the difference.
When you pay, it becomes
one
corruption.
is marketing, one is corruption.
When you pay, it becomes corruption.
There is a very thin line which you are creating.
No, it's not a thin line. It's not a thin line. I agree with Sohail. I agree with Sohail.
Clear line and it is
I agree with Sohail. 1 second, Sarvesh. No. 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Daniel, my dear Daniel Francis. You know, when you are caught with your hands in the cookie jar, you know, you might as well lick your fingers rather than go out and say that my hands were never in the cookie jar in the first place. Fooling is not marketing. Fooling is not marketing, yeah? Fooling people is cheating.
If you talk about social
fooling
media,
people, okay, Daniel,
let's call for a Twitter audit. Let's call for a Twitter audit.
Fooling people is cheating public perception is an offense under IPC 415. That's my limited point. Now Daniel will make his point. Gaurav will respond. Fooling is not cheat. Fooling is not marketing.
I also want to come.
I will make my point.
Yes.
I will make my point. Yeah. I will make my point. And the point I'm making is that, yes, marketing and conducting yourself through social media for political leaders or any other leaders is very different thing. Okay? But I'm telling you with great responsibility, the issue is that
can I show the
are
troll
these
farms,
people
please?
bought or not? Nobody knows.
Troll farms, picture of troll farms.
No, allow me to complete. Arnab, allow me to complete.
No, it's all right. Don't get worked up. Don't get excited. Calm down. It's only Rahul Gandhi.
Yeah,
it's only Rahul Gandhi. It's not the end of the world.
Absolutely. That is why I'm not excited.
No, that's why you're getting excited. Exactly. You just said you've got nothing to do with the Congress.
Arnab, can you allow me?
The question is,
Daniel,
that are these people bots? Priti Irani has claimed that they've been bots. She should prove that whether she's bot or not. The question is that are other leaders having fake followers? The audits tell us that they have fake followers. Now the third question is that do we want to filter fake followers and allow political leaders on social media to have only original and real and genuine and living followers?
Have you?
Let's go and do it. Let's go and do it. I am open.
No. I'll tell you why it is a very serious charge, because Oxford Internet Institute, just want to make one small point. Gaurav, you come in. The Oxford Internet Institute studies social media platforms in US, Russia, Ukraine, Germany, Canada, China, Taiwan, Brazil and Poland, and it concluded, and I'm reading out from what they said, that computational propaganda is now one of the most powerful tools against democracy. Now that is why this is a big scandal, because if the allegations against Rahul are true, it will mean, and Sunit Chopra, wake up, that Rahul is acting against the very Indian democracy that he wants to contest elections in. It is a very serious, grave allegation.
Gaurav
and Sunit Chopra.
Rahul Gandhi
education
Gaurav and Sunit Chopra.
Qualifications have been questioned.
Whose? What are you talking about? Please come to the
Miss Irani.
No.
Now can I come in, Arnab? I want to say a few things.
Yeah.
So how
Sarvesh,
believable is
Gaurav and
the
Sarvesh.
accusation?
Gaurav and Sarvesh.
Arnab, I have a point to make.
Mr. Bhadoria in the middle.
Why is it that Rahul Gandhi could not find followers due to his ideology, due to his inspirational leadership in India, where there are 125 crore people? Why did he buy retweets? And Arnab, you were saying that if somebody buys retweet, is it corruption? I would say it is intellectual corruption, that you could not inspire people of India to follow you. And that's the point I want to make. Second objection I have, a leader should always show that people of India have direct access to him. I reiterate, why is it that Rahul Gandhi is insulated from any attack from the common man? Why office of Rahul Gandhi? Why not have a direct Twitter account of Mr. Rahul Gandhi? And let us just analyze his account, Arnab. I was looking at it. Mr. Narendra Modi, the able communicator he is, today has 36 million followers. Contrast this with Rahul Gandhi. He has 3.83 million.
Bhadoria, control yourself. Sunit, on the right.
Second,
control yourself.
46%
Everyone on the
fake.
Mr. Mr. Rahul Gandhi does not like to follow people. Only following 79 people. Even any person who tries to give sane advice to him, he will not follow. Mr. Narendra Modi, in spite of the fact that he is the Prime Minister, follows 1845 people so that he can get direct feedback from the people of the country. That is the difference between a mass leader and a drawing room leader. Rahul Gandhi has been reduced to a drawing room leader.
Arnab, Gaurav.
You see, that does this show this? Tell me one thing, Sarvesh. Tell me one thing, Sarvesh. Sarvesh, I have a question for you. Sarvesh, I have a question for you. I don't know if Charlotte Thompson is going to cast her elections in Dharamshala, right? Or in Kheda, or in Surat. I don't know whether Olinda O'Brien is going to come to Ahmedabad or go to Shimla.
Or in Amethi and Raebareli in 2019, Arnab. Will these fake followers
I'm trying to understand. No, I'm trying to understand that I'm trying to understand who does something like this. Sarvesh, you are a digital expert. Can you kindly tell us?
Yes.
Can you kindly tell us, and Sohail will come in. You're a digital expert. Sohail is the marketing expert. Who does something like this? At what point do you do something like this? So I'll tell you who would do something like this. If tomorrow a marketing manager of a company was given a target and he was unable to do his job, so to prove his, to show the numbers to his boss, he would go and bribe somebody, get the numbers and put out a presentation. It's like bribery. Is this not like bribery? Is this not like cheating and bribery, a mix of cheating and bribery that you're... Now, I also want to tell you that in China and Kazakhstan, apparently there are troll farms. I have some pictures of them. I don't know if we can play them right now. There are pictures of troll farms. We'll run it full frame over this, where in one particular room, you have thousands of phones. And at a press of a button, you can put out tweets from 1,000 imaginary numbers. It's all, fake technology which is being used to give anonymous names. You see, I was told that when he went to Gujarat, he had 500 people following him in a rally. Is it to give Rahul comfort? Is someone fooling Rahul? Is whoever this Divya Spandana or whoever that person is that person fooling Rahul?
Or no?
By trying to reassure him that don't worry, you also have followers. No. Is there some, why would you do something like this? First,
I'll answer it.
Yeah, okay, Sarvesh and then Sohail. Sarvesh and Sohail, just explain. Who does something as silly as this?
Give me time. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I'll tell you. I am not trying to defend Rahul Gandhi at all. I am telling you the reality of social media. And people who are trying to defend, I am a person who always talk the truth. And I know there are trollers, what they do and what is their business. It's a business model which is happening in the country. And yes, to malign the image of anybody in this country, tomorrow you can hire any of the troller and they are going to just tarnish their image like anything. And that is the easiest job to do with the social media. It's a dangerous weapon. What we should talk right now
MR, countering MR.
The content of each leader, what they are talking,
Arnab,
and the discussion on those content.
He is totally off track.
How much people...
You're off track. Why is Sarvesh off track?
No, sir, please listen to me. Sarvesh is off track because today we are not talking about fake followers. We are talking about creating a perception wave through an artificial system. Now don't try to legitimize it and say that he does it, he doesn't. Try to understand. Here is Mr. Rahul Gandhi, who is aspirant to the post of the Prime Minister of India in 2019, who is now shortly going to become the president of this grand old party of this country, trying to create a perception wave when none exists and trying to tell people, look, whenever I speak, that becomes gospel for millions of my followers. When millions of followers don't exist and they are paying, and now you say that such payment is not corruption,
you will find the same result. You scan any of the politician and you'll find the same result.
No.
Go to the Twitter account of all big leaders, first top trending leaders, and you see what you are getting.
Now I'll tell you. I'll tell you where you are getting wrong. Where you are getting wrong. You are getting it wrong. Where?
No, I'm not getting it wrong.
Sir, let us get into facts.
No, but
I'll tell you, please give me a second. Now I have some followers, you have some followers in your Twitter handle. You cannot verify them. You cannot verify them. But even after getting some, No, if you are going to pay and rationalize and legitimize this and say this is how the whole system works and this is how our perception creation will be done, marketing will be done, and this is not corruption. I am sorry to say, sir, the country is not
I am just trying to understand. I want to say one more thing. MR and Sarvesh, you know what happened? It's not just what happens on Twitter, and I'll come to coming to you, Sohail, in a while. You see, there is a digital medium and then there is other media, right? There is Twitter and then there's other media. Interestingly, viewers, I'm not naming some, a pro-Congress party media organization, which also, you know, runs a news channel which is largely gone defunct. And I'll hold it at this point. People can guess. I don't know, Sohail, you don't know, nobody knows. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Anyway.
I know.
No, we don't know anything. We don't know anything. We are not in the business of naming those people. I just said that that this organization put out an article 3 days back saying, would you believe it? See how Rahul Gandhi has transformed? He has more retweets than Narendra Modi. 3 days back, 4 days back, this article came out. People should search. So, is there a link between the Congress party PR machinery? No. The Congress party PR machinery, which is getting and buying these retweets, and the media organization. And the media organization, which is saying that there's been a transformation because you are, no, one second, you are trying to sell, one second, you are trying to sell a narrative that in 1 month Rahul Gandhi has delivered a brilliant speech in Princeton University about the country being run by a dynasty and India is mad about Rahul Gandhi now. नहीं अनुराग जी देखिए ये बेईमानी है ना
जो बीजेपी ने झूठ बोल के लोगों को प्रॉमिसेस किए थे उसकी भी तो कोई सजा होनी चाहिए
बेईमानी तो है ना
कोई लीगल एक्शन होना चाहिए का हिस्सा था
ये बिजनेस है
Quite.
Arnab. Become a
okay.
Sohail.
उसके बारे में कोई बात ही नहीं कर
रहा है.
Sohail coming back to all of you. Sohail now.
Sohail says that he's not doing it.
Sohail.
जब तक Arnab,
after Sohail I'm coming to you.
Let me give you a dispassionate 1 minute here. Let me give you a very dispassionate view of what's happening. It's very simple. You have raised two issues. One is an issue of morality and ethicality. The other is the issue of using technology or media to create a perception. I think it was MR or someone who used the word perception. The problem is not fake followers. The problem is promoting a fake narrative through retweets, no matter which political party. That, to my mind, is intellectual dishonesty, which can fall in the bucket of corruption. Has the Congress done that? From all the data available, it seems, as at least what you people are saying, that the retweets have been of a particular narrative. If that has happened, it is not unique, as Sarvesh said, only to the Congress. It happens across social media, across platforms, across celebrities. Number two, the point, Arnab, that you have actually raised, which is very critical for this country, is our political dispensation, whether it is Modi, Rahul Gandhi, whoever it is, they are and must follow the highest levels of public probity. Now, if I, as a youngster, am on digital media and I'm told that Rahul Gandhi has fake followers, some who are completely dealing from the political or the cultural or social narrative of India, and are retweeting issues which are only germane to India, what does it say about Rahul Gandhi? It reflects very poorly of a brand that they might be trying to create on social media. I'm no one to advise. My feeling would be that all political parties need to pause, reflect, and recalibrate what their social media strategy is going to be. Please remember, Donald Trump's #1 fan was a Russian.
No, 1 sec. 1 minute. But I didn't get an answer to my question. And my question is the following in one sentence.
Which is?
Listen to me. Thank you. You are the first person who's allowed me to ask a question. 1 second. A pamphleteer 2 days back wrote a piece in another pamphlet which also used to run a now largely defunct TV news channel, saying how amazing it is that our dear Rahul Gandhi, the hope of our lives, the darling of the pseudo-secular brigade, gets more retweets than Modi. Now I want to know whether that pamphleteer will write another article saying, my dear darling Rahul Gandhi got caught for this scandal. No, 1 second. Now, and listen to me, listen, no, look at, what's it, Sohail, okay. You should go back and read this piece because it's a revelation that that pamphleteer is then part of the Congress propaganda machine. And then they said, on that, no, meri baat suniye, this person, this pamphleteer wrote in his article, this pamphleteer in his article said, do you know, no, this pamphleteer in his article said, अरे 2 मिनट तो धैर्य रखिए भाई, आप इतना उत्तेजित क्यों होते राहुल गांधी के नाम पे, नर्वस हो जाते, आपको पसीना आ रहा है, आप 2 मिनट रुकिए. This pamphleteer wrote, can I please, this pamphleteer wrote that do you know that our dear Rahul Gandhi got 2,506 retweets and Narendra, no, the pamphleteer wrote, 1 second, the pamphleteer wrote that our dear Rahul Gandhi, our champion Rahul Gandhi, the hope of our lives, the apple of our eyes Rahul Gandhi, got 2,784 tweets, as opposed to Narendra Modi, who only got 2,500 tweets, and then wrote another 1,000 words after that, M.R. Venkatesh, on how the country's mood has changed. So to take fraud numbers, to take fake figures, and deliver this narrative, I think that pamphleteer must stop writing any more pamphlets, Sohail, because after this, and by the way, I feel like naming this pamphleteer and the pamphlet he writes for what I want.
Retweeting, 1 minute. Retweeting is a validation of a perspective. If the retweeter is fake, if the retweeter has no linkages to either the idea of India, to our social narrative, that in itself is reprehensible. See, tweeting is for the person who's tweeting. Suppose I say that I like the color, I like chrysanthemums, and 100 people retweet, of which 80 people don't even know what a chrysanthemum is. That in itself is moral bankruptcy. My objection, as you had said in the beginning of the program, is if the retweeting is abysmally fake, that is reprehensible. But my advice would be check it across all political platforms. I don't think it is unique to any one particular party, individual, country.
I'd like to
because Donald Trump was also shown up for that.
You see, Rahul, I'll tell you one more thing, Sohail, and I just made an observation. Recently, Rahul Gandhi... No, 1 minute, just 1 minute. Just Anurag ji, आप सोहेल जी को बोलिए ना, सोहेल सेठ को बोलिए, क्या बोल रहे हैं? You tell सोहेल सेठ, बोलिए गौरव जी, आप बोलिए सोहेल सेठ।
कांग्रेस अब अप्पेल और सैमसंग में चली गई है, बीएचपी सारी पार्टियां आगे निकल गई हैं, इसलिए इन बात का दर्द हो रहा है। ये लिए मोटा सा मोबाइल घूम रहा है मोटरोला का अभी भी, लेकिन ये बात सही है, शुरुआत इन्होंने की थी, लेकिन शुरुआत करने के बाद ये पीछे रह गए। अब और पार्टी आगे निकल गई है तो इनको परेशानी हो रही है, कैसे आगे निकल
आगे मोटरोला got to do with this?
आपने देखोगा ब्रिटिश ने शुरू किया था,
I use an iPhone।
अब क्रिकेट में इंडिया आगे निकल गई, ब्रिटिश को रोज हराती है इंग्लैंड को, अब इंग्लैंड परेशान होता है ना कि हमने क्रिकेट शुरू किया था, दुनिया के लोग मुझे हरा रहे हैं। यही भारतीय जनता पार्टी को दर्द हो रहा है। उन्होंने लगातार सोशल मीडिया मैंने शुरू किया था, अब हमसे लोग आगे निकल गए तो उनको दर्द होने लगा इस बात का।
नहीं, आप बात समझ नहीं रहे ना।
अभी
मैं you see, Sarvesh, you call it marketing. No, 1 second, Sarvesh, you call it marketing. I'll give you one more example. Sarvesh, Daniel Francis, listen to me. Sunit Chopra, listen to me. Recently, I was stunned. Like I told you about this pamphleteer, there's another TV anchor. The TV anchor at about 6:30 or 6 o'clock in the morning wakes up and says, before Rahul Gandhi has finished his speech in Princeton, puts out a tweet, wonderful speech, Rahul Gandhi has arrived, mature speech, etc., etc. How does this TV anchor know what Rahul Gandhi is about to say? And which person in the world gets up at 5 o'clock to listen to Rahul Gandhi speaking in Princeton? That means it's part of a PR machinery. No, you understand. No, Sarvesh.
No, give me 2 minutes or no.
No,
Give me 2 minutes.
Arnab,
Arnab,
give me 1 minute.
Can I do that?
This entire PR machinery of the Congress
As
party is the
Shakespeare
biggest
would
flop
say,
story.
that was the unkindest cut of all.
No, Sohail, I feel that if there is a TV anchor who gets up at 5 o'clock in the morning to listen to Rahul Gandhi and puts out tweets even before the speech is over, then we must find that anchor a proper job.
2015 के पहले कभी ऐसा नहीं हुआ.
Or no, in my view, give me a minute.
Sarvesh with Gaurav Bhatia. Sarvesh with Gaurav Bhatia. You tell Gaurav Bhatia.
I just need 1 minute. Yeah, Gaurav.
I want to ask Sarvesh ji a question.
There are two things. Gaurav, allow me a minute. Allow me a minute. First,
Please, go ahead.
Allow me 1 minute, Gaurav. I believe, and I'll tell you, there are two solutions which has come out in this debate, which I feel. One has been given by Sohail Seth, and that is very correct.
Sohail,
that every politician should themselves scan their entire data and see whosoever are fake account, they should kick them out. And that is moral and ethics which should come out from these all politicians. B is, if it is a marketing tool, if everybody is using it, everybody should use it. So go for any of the one option and that the solution will come. So that is my take on it.
Okay, now the question.
Sarvesh ji.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, Sarvesh ji.
Has the PR machinery. I elevate this debate to another point.
Can I just make my point?
Gaurav, one point. My question is, has the PR machinery of the Congress party been caught red-handed? Now questions will be asked not just about this, the bot Twitter handles, but about bot pamphleteers. How do pamphleteers say exactly the same thing? How are these stories planted?
The entire
No, you understand, Daniel.
Stands exposed.
Daniel,
there is one more scam.
Daniel.
There is one more scam that has been added to the Congress list, and that is the social media scam. Arnab, but the real doubt is whether all these 3,300 tweets have been actually written by Rahul Gandhi ji or not, because he's the same person who was copying a message from his mobile when he went to the Nepalese embassy to write the message for the victims of earthquake. So, we have serious doubts why office of Rahul Gandhi needs to communicate, why a leader like Rahul Gandhi cannot have direct communication with the followers. Second, unsolicited advice to the Congress, rather than investing in these fake bots and retweets, invest in Rahul Gandhi. And this product that they are trying to launch for the last 15 years has been a failed product, no matter whether they have marketing companies from India or abroad. If the product itself is faulty, it is difficult for the marketing agency to actually promote a product, and that is the case with the Congress and Rahul Gandhi. And last but not the least, all these bots can get him retweets, but these are not voters of India. They do not believe in the ideology of hatred, separatism that Rahul Gandhi and Congress are promoting in India.
Daniel.
There is no strength in the ideology of Congress today.
Daniel.
I will answer this question.
Yeah.
I will answer this question.
Yeah.
I will answer this question. Mr. Bhatia, the problem is that if Narendra Modi ji would have been caught, or somebody would have claimed that he has followers in Uzbekistan and Kazakhstan, you would have said that
Mr. Narendra Modi as an able communicator has 36 million followers, Mr. Daniel.
Absolutely he is. Allow me to complete first. Let me allow me to complete.
Highest followed Indian.
Allow me to complete.
Highest followed Indian on Twitter and Facebook.
He also has a social media team that handles his account. He doesn't handle his account on his own.
That is attracting
no political leader handles his account on his own.
We are not attracting.
No, please allow me to speak.
In Russia and Kazakhstan.
No.
Mr. Daniel, we have real Indians who believe in
that doesn't mean anything. That doesn't mean anything.
So please do not compare the two leaders.
That doesn't mean anything.
Rahul Gandhi is not even in top 100 Indians followed.
I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing.
Please have your facts right.
I'm not comparing. I'm not comparing.
I have a question. I don't know. No. I have a question. I have a question. No. I have a question. I don't know. You see, I'm innocent in the ways of this devious world, Sunit Chopra. But can someone tell me that these 6 or 7 pamphlets in the digital world, all of them All of them, these pamphlets.
No, Arnab, I'll tell you one more thing.
No, 1 minute.
Please listen to me.
Just 1 minute.
You listen to me.
No, Daniel, you listen to me.
No, you are not allowed
Daniel, my friend Daniel, listen to me. You see, we call this extrasensory perception along with a fair dollop of epiphany. That 7 pamphlets, digital pamphlets with no business model, with unknown money coming into them, right? Some of them with foreign citizens handling their editorial business. All of these pamphlets suddenly decide 3 days back that they will all write an article about how Rahul Gandhi gets more retweets than Modi. 3 days back.
But
tell me.
Arnab,
No, tell me. I'll tell you one fact. I'm not naming these digital pamphlets. I'm not naming these digital pamphlets. How is it that 7 of them? No. Is there a PR machinery? Is there a PR machinery? Is there a PR machinery which is working overtime to ensure that... No. And are they being funded by some people? Somebody told me that some Americans are funding them. What is their motivation, MR Venkatesh? What is their interest? MR and Sunit Chopra.
Modi has a lot of
MR and Sunit Chopra.
funders. What are you worried about? They are all the same. This is a virtual reality system.
MR.
No, don't tar everybody in the same brush, Mr. Sunit Chopra.
Yeah.
That is unfair.
I don't
this
believe in it.
Case
90%
the man throws his hat, the
believe.
monkey also throws its hat. This is how these people have been taught, and this is how the pamphleteers in Delhi work. And they have been asked, and it is a paid or a command performance. And how do they do it? The perception is created in Kazakhstan, in far-off Indonesia, in far-off Central Asia, and from where all these people are unknown. There is no way you can identify them. And for a payment, they create these retweets. And then a pamphleteer in Latian's Delhi writes an article. What else do you say? This is command performance.
Sunit Chopra, come on, condemn it. Condemn it, Sunit Chopra.
This is not command performance.
Condemn it, Sunit Chopra.
Has been doing the same thing, and he is being studied in USA for it.
Now Rahul Gandhi is doing it.
Sunit Chopra, you are a Sunit Chopra, you are a follower of Karl Marx. 1 minute. No. MR, I have to debate this with Sunit. Sunit Chopra is a follower of Karl Marx. Karl Marx speaks about how in a bourgeois dictatorship, a tiny handful of profit makers rule society and use the state as their machine to suppress the working people. I want to ask you, what kind of government do you think those who use money power to buy social media relevance will make up? Won't it be a bourgeois dictatorship under such people? Is it Marxist to support a bourgeois dictatorship in the making? Is it Marxist? Is it Marxist to use money power? Is it Marxist to use money power to influence a democratic tool like the internet to garner popularity? Have you turned a capitalist? Sir, you're a follower of Marx.
I haven't, and I won't.
Sir, is this Marxist?
Yes.
Condemn it.
But I believe.
Sir, you are breaking the rules of Karl Marx.
Followers of Marx
condemn it, sir.
Are capable of driving Amit Shah out of Kerala.
What has Amit Shah got to do with Rahul Gandhi's bots?
Now either you say it doesn't suit ideology or suit
the lies they came
what
up
does
with
Amit Shah what does Amit Shah have to do with the bots of
and
Rahul
they
Gandhi?
Told lies and they got what they got.
But who bought the bots?
Less votes.
But who bought the bots? Who bought the bots?
Sunit Chopra, I think you are caught between Karl Marx and Rahul Gandhi. I pity you. You are caught between Karl Marx and Rahul Gandhi.
Now the game
is started. Rahul Gandhi and Karl Marx.
Just wait for next 15 days and people are going to search each other. And
they are all going to be the same.
The faults in others who has brought the blots.
No, but who bought the bots?
Just wait. Now the game has started. And another 15 days.
Arnab,
so
Arnab,
who started the game?
Some NRIs
say
who
something.
started
like
this game?
Modi's NRIs.
Everybody knows
Arnab,
who started
I
this game.
would say,
but yes.
You know, the real problem with Rahul Gandhi is that he doesn't come out in the open. When there are serious questions raised regarding property and propriety, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is silent. Today, why can't this very office of Rahul Gandhi come out with a tweet at least to say, no, all the followers are genuine? Why can't they tweet this? The problem is now they are again manipulating the system. They have no answers. And it is good journalism that we are exposing leaders that are propagating a fake ideology that are as fake as their ideology.
The same question has been asked.
A leader is recognized by the ability to interact with the masses. A leader is recognized by setting the highest standards.
But here Mr. Rahul Gandhi likes to hide behind his office when he has to answer tough questions. Sohail Seth, you are, one second. Sohail Seth is a branding expert.
If Rahul Gandhi is
Sohail Seth is a branding expert.
To the ICU. Why is the Congress so protective about Rahul Gandhi?
What can be done now?
If he is a leader, if he is a mass leader, he should come out and say that there are no fake
Sohail Seth's advice to Rahul Gandhi. On Sohail Seth, what is your advice to Rahul Gandhi now that people are saying he's bought bots? Yeah.
My advice would be that they issue a statement
you can't just
saying
on
for various reasons, whatever they are. One minute, Mr. Whoever you are, I haven't interrupted you. Please be kind enough not in interrupting me. सबको दे रहे हैं, सबको सर सबको दे रहे हैं, आप मेरी बात तो खत्म होने दो.
मोदी जी को भी सोहेल सेठ बता दीजिए, उनकी ब्रांडिंग एकदम कम हो गई है अभी.
So the issue is the statement.
सोहेल सेठ जरा ज्ञान दे दीजिए भारतीय जनता पार्टी को.
सर आप मेरी बात तो खत्म होने दीजिए, आप पहली जंप कर रहे हैं, बात तो खत्म होने दीजिए. मैंने आपको इंटरप्ट तो नहीं किया ना.
कर दो ना थोड़ी सी,
थोड़ी तहजीब से बात करिए.
जाता है क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी की अब जमीन खिसक
मैं इनकी भी नहीं करूंगा, उनकी भी नहीं करूंगा.
कुछ कर नहीं पाए.
एक मिनट यार.
बाद में जीएसटी के बाद में उनकी
You see, Arnab, the problem in this country.
आपकी रिस्पांसिबिलिटी बनती है बीइंग ए इंडियन, बीइंग ए भारतीय जनता पार्टी सपोर्टर, आप उनको थोड़ा सा ब्रांडिंग का सजेशन दे दीजिए. तो उनका भी
I'm no one supporter. I detest them. I'm no one supporter.
वो मोटर
hello sir.
मोटा सा मोबाइल लेके घूमते रहे.
I'm no one supporter.
खत्म हो गए वो. अरे तो
ये बहुत मोटा मोबाइल, ये पतला सा है सर, पतला है, बहुत पतला मोबाइल है.
दे दीजिए.
अच्छा एक मिनट.
इसके प्राइम मिनिस्टर को तो सजेशन दे ही सकते हैं ना.
Let me tell you. See. You cannot argue with dolts. You have to argue on logic.
All right,
so let me finish.
2019 में तो ये नया प्रोपेगेंडा लेके आ रहे हैं, तो आपकी जिम्मेदारी.
How can you talk?
कि थोड़ा उनको थोड़ा गाइड कर दीजिए कि नहीं कि ऐसे झूठी मार्केटिंग की जाती है. और सोहेल साहब ये भी बता दीजिएगा कि जब आप किसी को झूठी प्रॉमिस करते हैं मार्केटिंग में, तो उसके ऊपर कौन सा क्रिमिनल एक्ट बनना चाहिए, ये भी आप बता दीजिएगा. अभी थोड़ी देर पहले आप बता रहे थे.
अच्छा बोलने दे, अभी बोलने दे, टाइम ओवर हो गया. बोलने दीजिए. अरे आप तो एकदम, आप सुनिए.
Why don't you give him a sorbet trade? Why don't you give him a sorbet trade?
Calm down. आप बुलेट ट्रेड की तरह मत
जाइए. Give him a sorbet trade. This guy is going to get a heart attack.
Okay, calm down.
My advice is very simple. Whichever party, and that includes Rahul, will need to clean up their stables now that this issue is in the public domain. A. B. I completely agree with 2 or 3 comments that were made on the panel that India has enough people on Twitter if you want to bolster either your narrative or your retweeting. Number 3, as you said about a pamphlet here, digital media will come up for the same levels of probity as other media. So the day is not far when people are going to dissect everything you've said on Twitter or on Facebook or on LinkedIn. So the time for cleaning up is now, and it's better to tell the world that you've cleaned up. A mistake people forgive. A violation is criminal in nature. That's the difference.
Viewers, now we've had a fantastic chat on pamphlets, on pamphleteers, on bots, and who bought bots. Should Rahul Gandhi issue a statement? I think he should. Should he issue a statement immediately? I think he should. Should he perhaps apologize if required? I think he should. Let's see what he does. I thank you all. After all, he's out there for public office. And remember, viewers, the Sunday debate tomorrow on the Big Modi Changes at 12 noon and 9 p.m. Till then, good night and goodbye.